All right, guys. I wanted to make sure that you knew how to use um, your Google Drive just in case you misplaced something or you're asked to turn something in that maybe you didn't know that you needed to turn in, or even if you asked to turn something in again, which is something that I might have to ask you to do at some point. All right. So one of the first things that you can do when you go to Google Drive, and by the way, it's drive.google.com, is you want to just navigate yourself a little bit here, what you have. Okay, you have your quick access things. These are things that maybe you just recently used. If you have folders, when in the later date, I'll show you how to set up folders, but you can access your stuff through folders. And then you have all your files down here. Okay, so this is all the things. They should be in alphabetical order based on how you've named them. Okay. You have some other things like shared drives or things that are shared with me that you probably don't have a lot of stuff right now, but you can uh, filter it all out by what you've done recently. And then if you've starred something, then you're trying to tell sort of Google Drive that these are things that you want to see later on, want quick access to, so you can click on that. And then, of course, you have your trash bin. Let's start with the trash bin because sometimes if you lose a file, it might be here because you may have deleted it accidentally. Okay, so if you click on trash, these are the things that I have recently deleted, right? And if you wanted to say, if you're like, oh my gosh, that's not trash, if you click on it, then you can right click. Oh no, what is this? Yeah, restore from trash right here. So this little clock with an arrow on it, that allows you to take it out of the trash and put it back in your normal files. Okay. You probably can access that through, yeah. If you right click on it, you can hit restore, and then you have to delete forever. You want to be careful with that one. I'd say that you don't have any real reason to delete anything in Google Drive just in case you might need it. So I'd be careful of that delete forever. Right. The other thing that I wanted to show you is that you can search your drive based upon file types. Okay, so if you go search options up here, you can go type and click on that, and it allows you to look for all these different types. So if you know that you've made a presentation, you only want to look for your presentations, then you can click presentations and then hit search, and it's going to pull up just your presentations that you've done. Okay. Um, Now, the other thing that you can do is if you know that you have named something, you just can't remember exactly what it was, um, then what you can do is you can type in like the word September or SEPT, and this is going to pull up anything that it has in the title SEPT or even in the document SEPT. Okay, so if I click on there, you have it. All this stuff comes up for SE with SEPT in it. Okay, so you can like in the other day when I was looking for your Wendell Berry questions that you guys did for me a while ago, one of the things that I did is I just typed in Berry. And what this did for me is it pulled up any document that had the word Berry in it. And because I don't have all that much in here compared to my last school, I was able to isolate just your documents that had the questions for Wendell Berry. And then there's some other things that got in here too, like those videos of me screencasting stuff. Um, but but yeah, so it's important to know how to use some of these tools that we're asking you to use all the time. So I apologize if you already know how to do this, but I think it's a good idea just to make sure that you have access to a little video showing you what to do and how to do it. Okay. All righty.